Previously on Riverdale.
I just have to ask, when you were pretending to be with Betty, you didn't feel anything, did you?
I can't say
Why?
you, Betty.
Ah! Ah!
It's a song I wrote for you.
Ah!
Whatever this is, it's just over.
No, it's not! It never will be! Until the show's over. That clip that you just saw was the only clip I'm going to show from me attempting to record my live reaction to this episode last night. Yeah, I wanted to try because, you know, it's the Riverdale Season 5 premiere, technically Season 4 of episode 20 of this show. But unfortunately, the live stream just kept cutting and pausing because number one, the weather here is so awful last night. It was like stormy kind of weather, and number two, I just got fed up. I just got fed up, and I just like, you know what, it's not worth it. The only things that I kind of got glimpses of was Veronica singing "Carry the Torch," and bits and pieces of KO and Archie's conversation. I don't know who they were talking about. I think they were talking about a girl. I'm not sure until I watched the episode. And yeah, just bits and pieces of the beginning and with the tapes and stuff. And I just don't care about those tapes. Am I the only one that doesn't care about the Roy storyline? I feel bad. I mean, it's interesting to some people. I get it, but I don't know. I'm just not interested in it. Maybe I'm just interested more in the time jump, to be honest. But yeah. I'm gonna try watching the episode now, see how it goes. But yeah, oh gosh, hopefully this works.
1 hour later.
So I just finished watching the premiere of Season 5 of Riverdale, entitled Climax. Technically this is Season 4, Episode 20, but due to everything going on, they had to push it back because of like filming regulations and everything. So we got this episode now, and I'm glad. But at the same time, this episode was a mixed bag to me. I don't know. I mean, we got a bunch of content this episode. I'm kind of, sort of happy Riverdale's back, so I can talk about some stuff on this channel. But there should be other shows to talk about. But anyway, we're going to talk about Riverdale today. Apologies, there's no reaction. There's gonna be no like first reaction video to it. I tried doing it with doing it on Netflix, but unfortunately it just didn't work out. It really didn't. It didn't record my face cam reaction at all. So thanks, webcam. You didn't do anything. But yeah, so yeah, my first reaction is completely gone, kaput. But I'm gonna talk about it now in a sort of rambly format. So if you don't like rambling, you can I don't know. You can do whatever you want. I'm sorry. But anyway, we're going to talk about some stuff. Hopefully I get everything. If I don't get everything, some additional stuff will be left in the description below if I forgot anything. So, first we're going to talk about KO. KO came in this episode with doing the boxing match for, you know, Naval Academy position. And yeah, KO is from Katie Keene, and I haven't seen Katie Keene at all. And I know it only has one season because it got cancelled recently or last year. I don't know. It only has one season, and Netflix hasn't added it on here, so I don't know what's going on. But I know that KO is from Katie Keene, and yeah, it was interesting to see Archie and KO interact, I guess. And yeah, it's just interesting, I guess, to see him. And his the actor of, I think his name is Zane, and this is unrelated though, it's a shipping note. He posted hashtag Barchie on one of the Instagram like the Riverdale Instagram posts of the scene that he is, and I think that links back to the conversation of Archie and KO talking. Now, I don't know if it was about Veronica or Betty. It could be about both subconsciously, but I think it was mostly about Veronica because he did talk about holding her back in the prom, you know, when they were talking at prom. So it probably is Veronica, but I don't know. I mean, the reason why I think Archie, or one of the reasons why Archie wanted to go to the Naval Academy in the first place was because Betty stopped the thing they were doing. And yeah, what they were doing was wrong, but it was their feelings. And yeah, I understand you don't want to act upon them because they don't want to hurt their significant others, but if they just keep lying and lying to themselves, it won't help. And Betty's just gonna keep spiraling into that hole. I'm glad that Archie did the best thing and told Veronica, like at prom. The timing is off at prom, but yeah, I'm just glad that Archie told her. And yeah, they're gonna break up after graduation. So for the next 2 weeks, as Veronica said, they're gonna do whatever. And I'm just like, it's not going to be the same. I'm so sorry, V. It's just not going to be the same. Like, Archie's not going to be in it. You're not going to be in it. Just, just break it up already. Why do you have to wait till graduation to do it? Or maybe they've broken up already. I don't know. But we have seen, I've seen Veronica and Archie kissing that wasn't in the episode. So they're probably going to do it next episode or graduation or whatever. And they might have breakup sex. Just like Betty and Archie. I mean, not Betty and Betty and Jughead will have breakup sex because of that flipping scene in the promo. Anyway, talking about Betty and Jughead, they were gallivanting off doing their thing, and they were doing their, investigating the tapes, which unfortunately, as I said already, I think in my episode 17 reaction of season 4, I don't care about the voyeur storyline, unfortunately. I think that storyline just gone off the rails to me, and I'm glad they're solving it at the end, or in the next episode. I'm glad they're getting rid of that storyline, because I didn't like it at all. And if you liked it, that's completely okay. I'm glad you did. I wish I could like it as well. But I'm more interested in like the relationship side of things in this season than the actual plot, and I just want to get back into the actual plot. So hopefully in the time skip there'll be good plots as well surrounding the characters that I can actually get invested in, other than just the characters and the shipping, to be honest. But yeah, other than that, we got to see Bren again. And yeah, Betty and Jughead just kept investigating the tapes this episode, and they went to prom, and they were all happy, and the prom, it was cute. Tony, though, I'm glad we got to see a bit of Tony's family. We got to see her grandma, and she was against, and she is continually being against Tony and Cheryl dating. Not just because Tony hid her girlfriend from her, but it's because she's a blossom, and Tony knew like this was going to be a reaction. And yeah, it's crazy and backwards, as she says, but that's how some people feel sometimes with opinions. You can't change their opinions. In that, maybe, I don't know, maybe Tony's grandma will see from Tony's point of view one day, but she's stuck in her ways right now, so but I'm just glad we got to see a bit of Tony's family, and hopefully we'll get to see more Tony backstory. That's what I would like as well. More Tony backstory, more of Tony's backstory, I mean, and just more of her character, shining, I guess, because I would like to see her shine individually, other than just with Cheryl, to be honest. That's what I would like to see for her character. And other stuff too, but I'm just interested in the storyline in the time skip, due to Vanessa's pregnancy and everything, and they're going to incorporate that in the storyline. I'm just like, oh, okay, alright. And they're just fitting it around the schedule, and that's great. But yeah, Cheryl and Tony broke up, which is sad. But I'm glad they got prom queens. I'm glad they had that one night to be happy, and I'm just happy about that. But yeah, I'm not happy about them breaking up. But I just want them to individually grow together. Individually grow in the time skip, and then maybe come back together when push comes to shove. Not when push comes to shove. I don't know how to explain it. Like when they grew individually as adults, and maybe they'll come back together, and maybe they won't have stuff in common anymore. Maybe they will. I don't know. I would like to see them talk again after the time skip, definitely. Yeah. Kevin and Fangs went together. They were cute. Is there anything else? Oh yes, Veronica sang Carry the Torch. What? Okay. So I saw a bit of this last night, but now I get to see it fully, and I'm just like, ooh. I just felt so like secondhand embarrassment for Veronica, because number one, she shouldn't have played it, honestly. Number two, she thought it was for her, and I'm just like, oh jeez, Veronica, I'm so sorry. I'm just glad that Archie told her, the truth. But why at prom? I don't know. I already said this already. But yeah, and the stolen glances. Varchie Crumbs, stolen glances. Wow. The stolen glances are back, people, from Midnight Radio. And it came back, and I'm just like, well, I'm done. Wow. That's all the Varchie Crumbs we're getting for this episode. That's fine. That's completely fine. I just, it just keeps building up. I hope so. Maybe I'm just having too much hope for Barchie to actually have something in the time skip. Not in the time skip. I mean, like after the time skip, and then they see each other again, and then they rekindle that spark. I don't know, but like, yeah, I'm just interested to see what happens with the Barchie relationship. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too hopeful about Barchie in general because this is the only thing in the show, or one of the only things in the show that makes sense to me. And if they don't explore it, what's the point? No, seriously, what's the point? I don't really care about endgames, to be honest, but what's the point of not exploring Barchie when you explored Bughead and Veronica? I mean, Bughead and Veronica. What's the point of not exploring Barchie if you explored Bughead and Veronica for 4 seasons straight, have them be exes to lovers, legit, for like twice, like both of them, Bughead in season 2 and Varchie in seasons 2 and 3, like, and then get back together for like what, a 4th time, bruh? No. No, I mean, whatever, if they make it interesting, then okay. Well, no, that's not okay. I probably still won't be interested. I probably still won't be interested at all because I don't know, I think their time is up. I don't know. Anyway, why did this turn to a roundabout shipping again? Is this gonna happen every week? Maybe. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to think of more, like, of the story. I think that's it. Did I talk about all the major stuff that happens? Oh, yeah, in the end, yeah. Oh, that's more of the Voya storyline, actually. Yeah, so the Voya storyline is going to continue until next week. Hopefully it'll be sold by next week, because I think Graduation is more on, like, the characters and less on, like, the actual mysteries. I think the mysteries will be done for Graduation, and then they'll go their separate ways, and they come back and there's this big mystery again. But yeah, overall this episode was a mixed bag to me, and hopefully it'll be better after the time skip, season 5, because this is the back end of season 4 we're in. So next week's episode and the Graduation episode back into season 4, and then we're gonna actually go into the time skip in season 5, and hopefully it'll get better by then. I don't know, maybe I have too much faith in this show. I don't know, I just would like the show to get better and, have more story, have more involvement with the characters and stuff, and, just the drama to be really good and saucy, like in the season 1, even though it did have its cringy moments. Season 1 is the best, I think, the best season of Riverdale to me, and that's probably why, because I was actually interested in the plot more than, and the plot and the characters and a lot, but it's all into one. Otherwise now I'm only interested in like the characters and their progression and the relationships and stuff, which to be honest I just find it exhausting, because this fandom is something else. But you know what, I'm not even going to talk about that. Maybe that'll be a rant for another day. I don't know. But anyway, that is me rambling about episode 1 of season 5 / episode 4, season 4 episode 20, Climax, the prom episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If I forgot anything, additional information and thoughts will be in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry for no reaction. Hopefully reactions will come back. I just don't know. I think I'm gonna do this maybe for the foreseeable future, or just for now until I actually get grips of doing reactions again, I think. But I like talking and just rambling. And just, getting my feelings out about certain TV shows and movies. So maybe this will be a good way to do it. I just have to think about the format, maybe change the format a little bit. I don't know. Tell me what you think if you like to. You don't have to. But yeah, hope to see you guys later and next week. Yeah. I think so. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Bye.